In this video, I'll be showing you how to set up the Facebook conversion API on your Systemi.io funnels. Okay guys, it's your boy Christian Omeje of Optic Digital Hub, and just like I said, I'll be showing you how to easily set up the conversion API for Facebook ads on your Systemi.io funnels. So as we all know, we all set up pixels to run our ads, but one thing about making your ads perform much more better is when you also go further to set up the conversion API. So what is the conversion API? Okay, so as you can see, this is the Facebook platform itself, and as you can see about the conversion API, the conversion API is designed to create a direct connection between your marketing data and the system that helps optimize ads targeting, decreases cost per result, and measure outcomes across meta technology. So the most important aspect is that conversion API helps to decrease your cost per result, like very true. As you can see right here, the conversion API is designed to create a direct and more reliable connection between your marketing data, such as from your website, your app, and all of that. You understand? So you can go to this Facebook Help Center area where they explain all the stuff about all their platform and search for conversion API and get to read more. That being said, before I show you practically how to set up the conversion API on your Systemi.io funnel, ensure that you have already subscribed to the channel. Just click on the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification so you get notified when I drop amazing videos just like this. So before you start setting up the conversion API, ensure that you already have set up your pixel. I already have done that in the previous video. You can check out the video on the description of this video. So let's get started with setting up the conversion API. So once you are done on your setting up of your pixel, you should have a dashboard like this, which is your pixel area, where you know the activities for your pixel is supposed to show here and all of those page views and the rest. Now what we're doing is setting up the conversion API. Probably you might have done tracking already, you understand, for your pixel. That's not a problem. Conversion API is an added layer of tracking, which gives Facebook much more better way to track your campaigns. And one thing with conversion API is that it works with a two-step funnel, whereby people go from a main page, which is the main landing page, over to now a thank you page, because it is the thank you page you'll be tracking as the lead, and that is where the essence of conversion API comes in place. So let me show you how to do this. So right now, this is the pixel. I've already set up the pixel right here. You can see Systemi.io. Now let me go over to that funnel. Now this is the funnel. If you can see it right here, this is the funnel. So but now, how do you then start your conversion API setup? Let's go over to Facebook Business Manager. The first things first you need to do right now is to ensure you are already on the particular pixel. Then you come down to this point that says add event. Then right here, just click on this add new integration. Click on it. Then you see this one that says conversion API. Click on it like this and click on setup. Then right now, it's going to show you some options using partner integration, conversion API gateway. What you'll be using is setup manually, the last one. Use that one. Click on next. So right now you'll be brought over to this particular page where they are just trying to tell you to this is an overview of the setup you'll be going over. Just click on continue. Then now, what are they telling you to do? They're telling you to select events. You understand? So what events are you tracking on your pixel that you also want it to reflect with the conversion API? That's what this is all about. So now you will click on view content, because what we use view content to track is to see people who have visited the main landing page, which is like probably your sales page, your main landing page, you know. So right now, as you have selected a view content, you can go down and look for lead. So probably you might not see lead, but you will see something like complete registration and you will see something like purchase. So now what you are doing here is that you are trying to track the action that they took for them to get to uh, the thank you page. Now, if you are running a lead generation campaign and you don't see lead here, complete registration will be like your best option because these people fill the form where they have their phone number and their email, and then they landed on the thank you page. If you are doing like a sales whereby these people place an order from the sales page and they land on the thank you page, or probably they make payment, something like that, you use purchase. So you can just select all of them, the required ones for you, and then click on continue. So right here now, if you look at it now, they need you to set up this event detail parameters right here, and you look at the best practices. And one thing you should notice is that you set it for all of them. We have complete registration, we have purchase and view content. So now we'll set up the best practices. They want event ID that for it to be selected. We'll select event ID. Now parameters to improve in event matching. Now, if you are collecting phone number, email, all of that, it is important to select them. You understand? Because that's what people will fill in for them to go to the next page. And also IP address. So let's go down, come down to this down and select phone number, select email, select client IP address. You understand? If you want to add first name, you can add first name if you are collecting a first name. So that being said, come to this point that says purchase, do the same thing for it. Select this, go down, just like the same setup, but now you need to set it up for all of them. Then let's do email. Then the last one is view content, although mostly you don't collect anything from view content, but they just want you to set it up. You understand? Set it up, or like look at it. So we are good to go. And if you look at it now, they are giving us the option to click on continue. You understand? Understand? So, but for this view content, you might not really want to set phone number and all of this. Just set up client IP address because you're not collecting phone number on view content. What is view content? People just viewed the main page, the main landing page, or the main sales page. So, click on continue. These are what you are tracking right here on all of these stuffs. You understand? So, when you are good with all of this, just click on confirm setup. You understand? Just click on confirm setup. You understand? And right now, you see this point that they say you should set this up yourself, or you should contact, what do we call it? You'll send it to probably a developer. But right here, you are the one doing it. You are still acting as the developer. You understand? But in all cases, just ignore all of this and just click on finish, because we'll do it manually from our own end. So right now we have set up that for this particular pixel. This is a pixel we are working with here. So we have done that event setup, that conversion event setup for that pixel. But how do we now track that conversion event setup now? This is what we come to the next point. So right here on this pixel, just come to this point that says manage integration. Click on it, and as you can see, MetaPixel is active, Conversion API is in progress. Click on Manage and click on this one that says Start Sending Events from Server. Now you can see what it's telling you. It's telling you to using the Conversion API, you need to set up some stuff here. You need to access your server environment and all of that. Just click on Get Started. Now follow all of these things gradually as I am doing it, because if you miss something, your conversion API might not be set up properly. So just click on generate access token. Okay guys, I know you are enjoying that video, but quickly before we continue, if you wish to get more customers for your business and increase your sales with Facebook ads, I have got two options for you. It's either you contact me directly to help you set up high converting Facebook ads, or you can get my Facebook ad mentorship program where I teach how to set up high converting Facebook ads to increase your sales. Any of the options you wish to go for is dependent on you. Just click on the link on the description of this video to get access to me right now so we can get started. That being said, let's get back to the video. So right now you are now ready to implement your Facebook conversion API. Now just copy this right now and we'll go and set it up on our system.io. So let me go over to the system.io. So right here in system.io, just go over to this point that says settings. Come over to this point that says settings. So right here in the settings, come down to this point that says custom domains. Click on it. Now it's going to show you your domain. Mind you, this works in any of the system.io options, whether it's the paid or the pro. You can do this on any of them. So right now, what you get to do, select if you have multiple funnels right here, you select the particular one you intend to use. You understand? Now, we're going to be using this one, this first one here. Now, what you just have to do is to click on these three dots. If you look at these three dots, click there, and you can see the one that says settings. Click on it, and it's going to bring you to a page like this. Just scroll down to the page. Can you see this point that says access token? Just paste that access token you have copied there. Now, don't click on save yet. Go back to your Facebook area and then copy your pixel ID. So how do you get back your pixel ID? You will have to go back to this data source, but I don't want to leave this page, so I'll just actually open it up on a new tab. Go to event manager, open it up like this. So as you can see now, I want you to still remain on this page. Just open this up on a new tab so you can copy that pixel code, the pixel ID itself. So this is the pixel I am working with. So this is the pixel ID. I'll just copy it like this. Copy it. I go back to my system.io and I paste that pixel ID here. As you can see, then once I'm good to go, I'll just hit on save. You understand? So that's just it. So right now I've added the access token and the pixel ID to that part of the website now. So right now we are almost done with our conversion API setup. So it's just remaining a few things for you to do. We need to test the conversion API and be sure that it is working. So let's go forward. Now go over back to your Facebook area, and right here, that this access token is right here. All you just have to do is ignore everything and just come here and click on finish. So you have installed that conversion API access token and the pixel ID onto your system.io website. The next thing you need to do is to set up that tracking. You understand? So for you to do that, there are two tracking positions you will do. The first one is within system.io, the second one is right here, but you might have done the first one, the second one rather, which is the one that you do when you set up your pixel. But let's do the one for system.io so you get to see. Now let's go back. This is my system.io. I'll go back to the funnels, and this particular funnel is what I'm using. Now this funnel is a two-step funnel. You see, we'll have the first quiz page and we'll have the thank you page. Now on the first page, which is the squeeze page, which is like your main landing page or the sales page, edit it. I will edit it right here. Click on edit, and right here I'll click on this settings area and scroll down to the last point. Then this tracking setup, what I'll track, instead of tracking lead, I'll be tracking view content, because this is the main landing page. I blurred it because this is a client's landing page. I don't want to reveal this client, you understand? So but this is just it. So this is the main landing page where people get to fill the form and all of that. The form is around here. So what I'm tracking here is just view content. I want to be sure that aside from the page view Facebook is tracking, I want to be sure that people are viewing that content, that particular landing page. Then until they go to the thank you page, they will be tracked as a lead. So I'm tracking view content here. I'll click on save changes and I will go back. Then now for the thank you page, that's why I'll be tracking as a lead, because until the people get to the thank you page, they are not yet a lead. You understand? So click on the edit page. Then I go over to the settings area. This is the thank you page. You can see. So I'll just go and scroll down to the same point, and on this point I'll select it and now select what I want. I want it to be a lead. You understand? I want it to be scheduled as these people are actually lead. You understand? So once I do that, I'm good to go. I'll just click on what? Save changes. Then I click on continue. So right now I've done the first setup, which is the setting up of the conversion tracking for this conversion API within the system.io. The second one will be to set it up manually for the pixel. You might have done that one when you did your tracking on the pixel, where you optimize for a certain page for it to be a lead, button click and all of that. But I'm going to show you how to do it when you are doing a two-step funnel. You understand? So it's kind of different when you're just tracking one landing page and when you're tracking a two-step funnel. So now, this particular, let's test the pages first and see. It might not populate immediately because you just did the setup right now. Sometimes it takes Facebook probably 30 minutes for it to come up. So that being said, let's just first test. So right now, to test it, let's first of all go to the Facebook area, come to this point that says test event. And if you see that thing I was telling you earlier, is it says events may delay. Test events appear in real time, but it may take up to 30 minutes after you set up. You understand? So let's first of all click on this one that says confirm your website events are set up correctly. That's what we are trying to do. So right here, just as you can see, what you just have to do is go back to your system.io, and here you copy the link to the main landing page and you paste it right here. Let's see if any event is triggering there right now. So open it up. This is the page. All that is firing up right here is just still page view. You understand? So right now, you see the page view is just coming up from the browser. When it shows browser like this, it means that it is just from your pixel setup. The conversion API is yet to show up. So what do? Just ignore it like this now. But now let me set up the tracking for a two-step funnel so you get to see. Now go over to settings right here, scroll down, and then click on this point that says open event setup tool as usual. Now paste the link to the main landing page. Once the main landing page opens up like this, all you just have to do is to track the landing page. So right now you can see the landing page, there's a button, but we are not tracking the button. We are actually tracking the URL. So we want, when people visit this URL, what we want them to act as what? People who viewed this content. So let's scroll down and select view content. So there's no value for this. So we want to be tracking that, okay, so some amount of people have viewed this particular landing page. Now we have tracked this one, what we want to track here. Just click on finish setup, click on yes, and just end it there. Then go back to your system.io now and copy the thank you page. Now this is the link to the thank you page. You'll be tracking it as the main point for the lead generation. Now click on open event setup tool, click here, paste it, and open it up. Now this page do not really need to have any button. You understand? So all you just have to do is that you'll be tracking the link on this page, this particular link. But when this pops out, because of there's no button on the page, Facebook will first not allow you to do any tracking. So what I would advise you to do is to first of all go back and just add a button for test purposes. When you are able to track the URL, then you remove the button. Let me quickly do that so you get to see. So I'll just exit this point and I'll still be right here, and I'll go over to system.io, and this particular page I'll just edit it and just add a button. The purpose of this button is just for tracking, nothing else. After I do my tracking of my URL, I'll remove the button. So let me look for button. Just put the button somewhere like here. For example, just click on save. Don't do anything to the button, just click on save. And then go back to your Facebook and open that same thank you page URL again, this time. So now it's going to show for you to track the button. Can you see? This was not showing, but it's now showing. So, but instead of tracking the button, you are tracking the URL, because you want to, when people have landed on this thank you page, they have automatically turned into a lead because they filled the form from the previous page they were coming from. So now just track them as a lead. There is no purchase value. But now if it's like they made a payment from the previous page, it was like a sales page, you will click purchase, and probably you just click on don't include the value if they are paying you directly, or if you want to include that this purchase cost 2,000 naira, you can click here and begin to select the value. But as for me, I'm selecting lead because these people are not paying anything, they're just turning two leads for now, and the lead doesn't have any value, it's free. So click on confirm. As you can see, that is the URL. I'm done. Then I just click on finish setup, finish it, click on yes, submit, and I am done. So right now I will go back to my system.io and remove that button because I don't want it on that page. This particular button, I'll just delete it. But I am already tracking the page, so that is it, the URL of the page. So that being said, I just click on save like this, and we'll go back and do our event test setup. So come over and test the first page, which should be your squeeze page, your home page, like the thank you page first. Go back to this test event. Then you can clear the activity so that you start from scratch here. Then come to this one that says events. Now test the main page first, so we'll get to see the view content. Now it has popped up right here. This has showed up. Then let's see what we are tracking. So right now we have page view showing right here. It's supposed to show view content, but sometimes it might take a time. But if we go back to our event manager, you can see our view content has been processed here. We have the page view, which is the custom event, which is created by Facebook normally. Then this one, we know that people have viewed. We can now be seeing so amount of people have viewed this landing page. How many now completed the action to go to the landing page, which is like the thank you page. Now we'll copy the thank you page URL and get to track that and see what Facebook will be tracking when people click and go to that page. So now I can just paste it on a different tab, just open that URL on a different tab on the same browser, and now it's going to load this page. But on the event setup, we now have lead has been processed because someone has filled the form from the pre lead page and have already landed on this page and has converted to a lead. So this is how you set up all of this for two-step funnel for Pixel and your conversion API. Now the conversion API will take a little bit of time. You will get to see it when you are doing your setup. You understand? You can see now. Can you see what is happening here? Conversion API connected. Understand? 50% complete, something like that. So now let's click on this continuous setup. And now they're trying to tell us to send those to our instructor and all that. We have already done all of those stuffs. You understand? We have done those stuffs, which is where we came here and did those manage integration and all of that. It will populate when we are trying to set up our campaign. So let me show you within a campaign setup so you get to see how the conversion API will show itself as being set up. So when you come to your conversion as setup, where you select your website and you come over to select your pixel, now you should see something like this by the side of the pixel, conversion API. If that shows up, it means that your conversion API has been properly set up. As you can see, I have two conversion API here, but this one is the one I just set up with you guys. So as you can see, that is it, and I'll be optimizing for a lead. You understand? I'll be optimizing for lead, or because of the conversion API is actually complete registration, I'll just optimize for complete registration. Okay guys, so that was it for that video. I believe you got value from the video, and if you did, ensure that you are already subscribed to the channel if you are not. So just click on the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification so you get notified when I drop amazing videos just like this. And also don't forget to like, comment, and also share these videos to people out there so that they too can also enjoy from this value that I have given to you today. So that being said, I will see you on the next video. Take care and have fun.